Hello everyone. Today we're gonna put a skin on my Fujifilm camera. This skins, however, could be purchased for most camera brands and most cameras on the market today. The skin itself comes in a package that looks like this. It's a pretty neat package because everything you need is in the package. You even get a tool. Be aware though with the tools that you get. This is a sharp metal tool. There's actually a pretty big possibility that you actually end up scratching your camera if you're not careful using this tool. It would be better if this was of plastic so you didn't have that risk. And all the pieces in the kit are pre-cut to fit every single part of your camera in a very good way. And the kit itself is pretty good. I bought mine on AliExpress. It cost around $25, which was with a 50% discount. And honestly, without that discount, I'm not sure if it would be worth it. Because even if it protects the camera in many ways, there's also some flaws with it that I will come to later. But there's two reasons, as I see it, why you would want to put a skin on your camera. The one reason that might be the main reason is that you want some added protection to your camera. And the second reason is that you want to change the appearance of your camera. There's many different designs. I choose a discreet one because I just want it as a protection. But perhaps you want your camera to stick out a little bit more, then you could choose a fancy red color. There's gold, there's different camouflage. There's a lot of options and you could browse them and find something that suits you. When I first picked this up, there was parts that would fit every single part of the camera, basically, even the leather. And I decided pretty early that I'm not going to put everything on. But then, when I was doing it, I decided to go against myself and put everything on because, well, I'm doing a review, so let's see what it's all about. And it wasn't very good. When you put this wrap or sticker on the leather, you're losing the grip. It's not so sticky anymore, and all of a sudden your camera is a little bit slippery. And I could only imagine how it would be if the camera is wet or your hands are sweaty and stuff like that. You're not gonna have a good grip with a sticker on your leather. So I got it on and then I removed it. Another thing is that the sticker that you put on the dials, they were absolutely terrible. They look like some toy or something. They didn't look good at all, so I removed them as well. Besides that, I kept the vinyl, the sticker on the top and in the bottom. It doesn't leave any residue on the camera, which is pretty good, and hopefully they don't do that over time as well. So if I remove this 3 months from now, there's no residue left on the camera. Well, we will see about that. But honestly, if you would pay full price for this, I don't really think it would be worth it. But that's up to you. Spending $50 on a camera for added protection, well, for some people it's worth it, for others it's not. Personally, I'm of the opinion that the camera should be used, and marks of wear and tear is, well, it tells a story. It's not the biggest deal if your camera gets scratched up, beaten up. They are made to be used and they can handle it. But the reason why I decided to put the sticker on this camera is because I might sell this camera pretty soon. And for that instance, well, it's gonna be looking better when I'm selling it, so why not? And secondly, I could also do a review about it. Putting it on the camera is something that requires quite a lot of patience. I was questioning my decisions to do this quite a lot of times when I was putting it on a camera, because it's a little bit fiddly, and if you don't like fiddle around with stuff, well, you should probably not do this. I would also recommend you to put on some gloves, because you're gonna have to put your fingers on those stickers and things like that, and you're gonna have to touch your camera quite a lot, so you don't want the fat and the oil and things like that from your fingers to contaminate the residue on the stickers. Secondly, you also need to clean up your camera house pretty well. Make sure there's no dust, there's no oils and everything like that. So if you can, put this on early. If you can't, well, clean it very well. The end result as it is now is pretty okay, but when I have everything on, there were some things I didn't like. The look, well, the kit is pretty okay. They've done a very good job when it comes to the cutting, so it looks okay on the camera. It doesn't look exceptionally good, but it looks okay, and from a distance it looks pretty cool, I assume. But the thing is, when you have all those stickers and you have the part where two stickers meet, you clearly feel that with your fingers. So not only do you get like worse grip, you also have these parts of your camera that doesn't feel very good to touch. But now in the very end, when I removed some parts and only left the top and the bottom, I think it's pretty neat. If you want to protect your camera, there's definitely cheaper options, but at least you're getting precision cut parts. That is, well, pretty well done. Another thing is that I just have this on for just a couple of hours and I didn't really use it. I just touched it and there's some stains on it already that doesn't look so good. That can come down to the material and this type of sticker that I choose to buy. I don't know. But well, not the biggest deal for me. What I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna leave it on for a while to see how it holds up for maybe 1, 2, 3 months or so. I'm going to Philippines pretty soon and I'm gonna bring this camera with me, so that would be a pretty good test to it. Anyway, if you like this kind of content and you want to see more camera related stuffs, click here to subscribe and click here to see a full playlist with camera related stuffs. If you like this video and you find it useful or entertaining or anything, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I see you later.